What you are about to see will change your universe forever. That's how smooth I can make it when I'm doing live streams. So, hello everyone. Can you see my face? Yes, you can see my face. Welcome, and here we go. Oh no, it's doing a playing thing. Welcome, and here we go again. So today I'm here on Sport Relief. Yes, it's Friday the 23rd of March, and I am here today for my Sport Relief live stream. So basically, over the next hour, I'll be having some fun, some games, some excitement, some best bits, all sorts of things, and a bit of chat, and also we'll have a few surprises. I'll tell you how to donate and where to watch Sport Relief. So today is Sport Relief, and you know, it would be marvelous if you could donate a little bit of money to Sport Relief, and you don't know how many lives it may benefit if you donate to Sport Relief. So you see, you need to donate if you possibly can. If you could spare a moment, if you could spare a penny or two, then that would be absolutely wonderful. If you could share that money, then there's links, and I forgot to supply a link in the comment section, which is a bit annoying. I'll do that in a second. So a link will be up in the comments in just a moment. But let's take a look at how to donate to Sport Relief. Sorry, it is live, so I'm doing it as smoothly as I possibly can. But here we go. Let's share this screen with you. Let's share it. There we go. This is what you're seeing here. So this is how to donate to Sport Relief. So I'm Lewis Moon, by the way. I forgot to say that. This is how you can donate to the to Sport Relief 2018. So you can donate to Sport Relief by texting the below keyword to the relevant number, the short code. So each text message you send will result in a donation to Sport Relief of the amount listed in the donation value column. So for example, texting yes to 70210, you will donate £10. So basically, here we go. So yes to 70205 would be £5, and then 70210 would be £10, and 70220 will be £20. Loads of people have been doing wonderful fundraising things. So things like Greg James, and what's her name? Zoe Ball. She'll be. They did some Sport Relief challenges. These are how to donate to all of the things. I think these are the ones that you need to be looking at to donate via text. So if that's what you want to do, if you want to donate via text, then please donate via those. Also, you could text give, or Bull, or Greg, or Zoe, or Mum, or Sky, or Help, or Des, or Hike, or Walk, or Sofa, or Donate. So, as well as the relevant donation value, each text message will incur your standard network message charge based on your service provider rates. So this service can only be used from a UK mobile and does not include Channel Islands or Isle of Man mobile networks. If you donate using this service from a UK mobile abroad, you may incur additional network charges. There will be a link in the comments later on for this video, but I forgot to do that first of all, which was a bit stupid of me. I should have really checked that. But yeah, so yes, so Sport Relief, that's how to donate to Sport Relief. So, let's kick off Sport Relief today with a little bit of a best bit. Let's start off with a best bit. So today we're going to be looking at some of my best bits, best Sport Relief clips throughout the video. That obviously won't be, that'll be one of the things that we will be doing, but we'll be doing other things as well later on in the video. But first of all, I want to start with a look at this. Now, we're going to look at a mini episode of the Doctor Who figure adventures that I used to do. So here they are. It's The Hunt. So sit back and enjoy. And this is a special episode released for children in need, following on from the events of Power of the Cybermen. So take a look at a little bit of Miss Lewis Moon history.
My old girl, it might be the last time I ever see you and travel in you.
My dear Doctor, you look very worse for wear, and we've got another doctor to save yet.
I can't help it. I'm trying to find some more clothes after the crash. It burnt my clothes.
You don't need clothes, dear boy. It's not as if it's not anything he hasn't seen before. Come, the 8th is in great danger.
Hold on. Just about to save his life. I hope someone is going to come and save me. The Earth is about to explode. I'm one of your future selves, so you might not know me. And me and the First Doctor are trying to save you. Well, better take me away in your TARDIS, because, well, the Earth's about to explode in a few seconds.
Nonsense, dear boy. 3 heads are better than 1. And this is what a TARDIS should look like, not that newfangled thing that you showed me earlier.
Well, it is better. This TARDIS is making us older, or something or someone is making us older. Why, oh why, did we have to go through that crash? I knew Qua was going to destroy the Earth. So I did something clever. I thought of sort of the terrors from the past and turned evil. For a moment, I disguised as a Cyberman. I said to Qua to fake the world's end so everyone would slave from the planet. They made the Earth end out of a very special hologram called Nanobase. on their view. And that's how we faked the Earth-ending business.
And your question is, Doctor, what happened to Sally? 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 Who the hell is Sally? Perhaps you can explain to the little doctor.
Wait a second. There's a call coming through. Interrupting my mid-speech. I wonder who this is. Hello, who is that? Who is it? Of course, it is Paul Glover interrupting our stream live. I definitely didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, so apparently Peter Capaldi sucks, which is a false fact, of course.
It's entirely true. No one likes Peter Capaldi. He's the worst.
Actually, no. So if you're watching right now, you should probably put a comment saying whether you agree with me or him.
Well, then it's going to be smashed whether you agree with me, of course, because nobody likes Peter Capaldi.
Of course, I'm sure that's true. I'm sure that is really true.
Fine then, let's have a debate. While we're waiting for the people to put it in the comments, let's have a debate why I hate Peter Capaldi.
Okay. So, why do you hate Peter Capaldi? Hopefully you can hear him at home, of course.
I just like Peter Capaldi because there's just so many reasons. I can't pick one thing. There's so many things wrong with him. I just can't pick one.
Well, pick one of the reasons.
One of the reasons is he's not the Doctor. He is not at all the Doctor.
You see, the thing is, though, poor Glover, it's just you haven't seen any of the classic Who series, and I think Peter Capaldi's Doctor was trying to follow the sort of traits of the earlier Doctors. I know that didn't work with some of the younger audiences like you, but it worked with me and a lot of the older audiences as well.
The same age. I'm not young.
Yeah, what did you say? Sorry?
We're the same age. I'm not a younger audience.
Yeah, I know. It's just the way I speak.
Okay, right. Okay. You may be trying to get the Doctors, but why would you want to repeat something that's already been done? Why not give a whole new angle when being the new Doctor?
But David Tennant and Matt Smith were, I know this may seem controversial, but I think they were pretty similar. It may seem stupid, but I think they were quite similar in their portrayals of the Doctor.
Maybe so, and I probably do agree with that. But as it's a series and it's going off, they were building off of each other. And Peter Capaldi completely ignores all of the other events of the Doctors and tries to go back to the first one, as you say.
Well, not the first one. I think the first sort of 4, maybe, because I think Peter Capaldi sort of portrays the sort of he's sort of a mix between all of the first 4 Doctors.
It's almost, yeah, like a mix of like the present day and the original, almost. But like, I don't think you should go back to the original. You can make references, you can act like it, but I wouldn't copy the same material, and I would make up what defines the character of Peter Capaldi.
You see, I'm not necessarily saying that he's copying it. I wouldn't say that. I think he's bringing a new perspective on what the Doctor was originally meant to be in the early years, I think.
That is a very good point, but I just have to say that after watching Peter Capaldi, I kind of went off Doctor Who and it kind of went a bit numb for me. I don't know why that is, but I'm just
Now, I completely disagree with all of your points. It's a valid opinion, and I think I disagree with the last point. I think the first one is a valid one that would be interesting to discuss, because I think I do think that Peter Capaldi's era was mainly based on, apart from series 10, I think his first two series they went completely the wrong way with what Doctor Who's meant to be nowadays, and I think they went too dark. They went completely in the wrong direction of what it should be.
Yeah, but from the new series, what I've seen, you said it was a problem with the old series. What I've seen with the new series, it hasn't really been bright and colourful. It's still been like, hasn't been dark, but it hasn't been colourful. It's just been so like those.
Here.
Latest one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't describe any of it as bright or colourful. I think. Let's take this phone out of its thing, because so people can hear you better. I don't think it's that it was bright and colourful. It's just that it was. I think series 10 just brought more of a family-friendly feel to the show.
Maybe family wasn't really bright and colourful. That's what you said it was.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, maybe that's the wrong way to describe it, I think. As bright and colourful.
Fan of the original series. I couldn't say what the original Doctor Who was intended to be. But what I have seen, it's supposed to be like not comedy, but like the comedy mixed with sci-fi.
You see, you haven't seen much of the original series, but I think what you have seen is sort of like the more comedy-based things. I think Doctor Who was a lot more dark and a lot more edgy back in those days. I think they were not too. I mean, there's one episode which is Terror of the Autons, where there's like killer policemen and stuff, and deadly daffodils. It's like a horror film, basically.
Well, you just brought up Deadly Daffodils, and I wouldn't really call that a horror movie.
The way they do it, there's like a really weird like doll creature that comes into it as well.
Oh my god, that's a
Yes, I think it was quite horror-like, I think, but I mean, it had a lot of complaints, I remember, at the time, and I don't think Doctor Who was really comedy-based, particularly in the Tom Baker era. I think what it was trying to go for was sort of a gothic horror sort of feel.
in the Tom Baker, in the Tom Baker era, the first time he regenerates, he comes up as like almost loopy. I wouldn't really call like that as a horror or a like dark fight. I would call it as like a nice fun, not funny, but like exhilarating.
Yeah, I think that he's. You see, he's not. I wouldn't say he's sort of very comedy-like throughout the whole sort of run. I think the Doctor's always quite loopy, and I think Jodie will be the same, and Peter was the same, and David Tennant was the same, and all the Doctors are really similar in their personalities, because they're all quite zany when they first regenerate. I mean, Sixth Doctor tried to strangle his companion.
Well, loopy. I wouldn't really call Peter Capaldi as a loopy character. I would always call him like trying to appeal with the new generation, trying to act cool. That's what I got the aura of Peter Capaldi. I didn't really get off an aura of loopiness.
You see, I think I suppose I agree with your point that he is trying to appeal to modern audiences, and I I do think that his character was written really inconsistently, in particular in. I don't know whether you watched series 9, but in particular the middle series with Peter Capaldi.
I'm not that I do watch my Doctor Who, but I don't really watch like sadly is just not enough for me.
Yeah, you see, what happened was in the first series, he sort of was like a really moody, sort of grumpy, horrible old man person, and then in series 10, he was like quite a jolly um, sort of like he sort of acted like a tutor to Bill, I think, and I think series 10 was when he shone the brightest. However, in series 9 it was mixing between the two, and because the sort of rebel Time Lord moodiness that he'd been in series 8 had not been successful, they were trying out new things with the Doctor, and I don't think it worked because it wasn't very consistent. And I think this is the only thing that I didn't like about Peter Capaldi, or the only thing I really didn't like about Peter Capaldi in his era of Doctor Who. But it wasn't Peter's fault.
Okay, so you've said one thing about Peter Capaldi. I'll give Peter Capaldi some credit. The relationship with his companions, I felt, has been really like with Bill especially. I felt like they had a real connection, like you said, like he was a tutor to her, and that's what I feel like the Doctor should be. He'd be like passing on his knowledge,
True.
going on adventures with her, and that's what I got in awe of, like the relationship of Bill and Capaldi.
I think I'd agree. I really liked his relationship with Bill, and I think they really got on really well together. And I mean, Jenna Coleman, he was good with, but as Clara, but I didn't really. I thought Clara was a bit. She was in it a bit too long, and I grew a bit fed up with her at the end. Are you still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy the Clara stuff as much. I felt Bill there was a much stronger companion than Clara was.
I would agree, and I think I like Clara at the start. I think she was I think she worked better with Peter Capaldi than Matt Smith, to be honest. But because you might know that I hate relationships with companions, and there sort of was an essence of that, particularly in the beginning. I think not as much as with previous companions, but Peter Capaldi, I think, worked really well with her. However, she was in it too long and overused, and there's just too much that annoys me about Clara's character, particularly in series 9.
Yeah, well, I think I've made my point. And I think I've stuck my stick in the mud nice and firm. And I feel like I've made my point. So, would you like to change the subject to something else, Lewis?
Of course, I would. So, how's it going on the side of things? What do you say to people about donating to Sport Relief?
I would say that it's a fantastic idea, and it really helps everybody out. And even if it's just the tiniest amount, it means a whole great deal to someone else somewhere.
Thank you, Paul Glover, because yeah, that is true. It is really important to donate to Sport Relief, and that it's really brilliant too.
Now, I know for this, we're not really doing anything sporty, are we?
No.
But
Yes.
what should we do to eager the audience to go and donate to Sport Relief?
I think. Well, I saw earlier that the Sport Relief is open until 30th of June, and Sport Relief obviously begins at 7 p.m. tonight. So I mean, if you're gonna watch that, please give that a watch tonight. But I think, as you can still do it now, I think, well, there's a lot of interest that could be covered. You don't necessarily need to be a big fan of sport to do a Sport Relief thing, just like you don't need to do something comedy related for Comic Relief. I think you could perhaps do something like a bake-off, which was what we were originally going to do, but we sort of left it a bit too late, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. My fault on that. And yeah, I think whatever you like doing, I'm sure there's loads of hobbies that you have, and I'm sure that you could link your hobbies to donating somehow. You could have a bake sale, or you could go out running, or on a donated cycle run or something. Doesn't necessarily have to be sport related, but I mean, most people enjoy some kinds of sporting activities.
Yeah, and I think there was some of that. If you want to find some more like stuff that you could do for sport really and help spread the word and help even more people donate, then you can possibly go onto the Sport Relief website and check out all the activities, because it actually has a list of all the stuff that you could possibly do. So like, as you said, you could do a bake-off, or like you could dress up in like a giant frog costume and swim to France or something.
Should I see if I can screen share that now?
You can indeed.
Yes.
Hopefully the people will find it easier to find, and then they can join in too.
Of course, yeah. So some very valid points coming from the wonderful Pork Lover. I just wanted to fill you in now to just say, I just wanted to ask you this question. Why are you called Pork Lover? I know it's obvious, but explain why to those pork haters.
Well, when you first saw a pork, think of what went through your head. This is pretty much what went through every single person's head.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
There's just those people, after feeling that emotion, just so like they think they're so strong and muscular, they feel that they have to quench that, the fact that they found the porks cute, and they now feel a hatred towards them, to protect and defend any likeness that they have felt for it. So I'm calling myself Pork Lover to spread the word that it's okay to love porks, and they're the cutest thing in the world, and go out and love porks.
It's always nice to see people who love sport, not sport relief, people who love things that aren't necessarily that popular.
Yeah, like Peter Capaldi.
Yeah, well, Peter Capaldi is popular with the Doctor Who fans, but I think he is more popular with Doctor Who fans than normal people.
Yeah,
Well, no, I'm not.
Here's a message. Here's a Pork Lover message.
Yes.
2018 copyright. If you steal it, then I'll sue you. It's okay to be different and just go out and express yourself. There's no reason to hide it. And if people laugh at you, if people make fun of you, and if people say that's wrong to express yourself, then they're wrong. They're the people who are wrong. You should go out and express yourself. And if they have a closest friend and they say no, it's wrong to express yourself, you just should be friends of them, because you always have the right to express yourself and do what you like to do.
That's the word of wisdom of Pork Lover. Thank you for that. That's a very supportive message, and I'm sure that would bring across to loads of people, and I think it would bring across to loads of people as well. It's sort of a sport reliefy themed message, because there are a lot of people who may feel down and depressed and stuff like that, and that's really sad. So that's a very supportive message for those who feel such.
Yes, indeed. And anybody who steals that, I will sue them.
Indeed. So, what should I type in to get this sport relief thing, do you think?
I think you just need to, very simple steps, just go onto the internet, Google, Yahoo, whatever, and you just simply type in sport relief ideas. And I don't believe it's the most modern one. I think it's from 2016. I think that's the last sport relief. I can't really remember that.
Yes.
If you search it in, it will take you to the old website of 2016, and it will give you like a list of certain activities that you could do to raise some money for sport relief.
Okay, I think I've got it actually. I don't know whether this is the one you're talking about, but I've got one at least. So let me just screen share this with you guys at home. So this is a list of how to donate. Yes, it says Sport Relief 2016. It is Sport Relief 2018, we didn't do a Sport Relief live fundraiser for 2016, but you know, we did one for Comic Relief last year. So here's how to donate. So you could do a sponsored run in fancy dress. You could do a keepy uppy challenge. You could do a penalty challenge. You could do a hula hoop challenge. You could do a walk or cycle to work. You could wear your football shirt to work. Some of these don't apply to everyone, but you could do a 10,000 step challenge. You could do, and you could host a great Sport Relief Bake Off. Which one?
Yep, that is certainly a great list. There's so many things to pick from, and they're just like, you don't even need to pick up from that list. You could pretty much do anything you wanted. Like, pretty much there's possibilities are endless. Like, you could go out, make a movie, say, do the movie on anything you want, and then set up like this massive event where people come and pay and they can watch movies and they can have a good time. And it's just about having a good time, really. You have a good time, you raise some money, and loads of everybody has a good time.
Indeed.
It's a wonderful event.
Indeed, that's true. And I always love these sort of events because they're so fun and they get everyone involved in some way or another. I'm aware it's quite dark at the moment, so I'll put some sort of light thing here because I don't want to leave you guys. Yeah, it's what was I saying? Can't remember. Yes, I was saying that yes, it's a wonderful event, and please get involved where you can.
Indeed, and whenever, whatever you're doing, there's always time to have a little bit of fun.
That is true. Thank you, Pork Lover.
It was a great honour to start on this Sport Relief live stream.
Thank you for starring on it. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, have a great time and enjoy whatever you shall be doing, Sport Relief related or not.
Okay, and you do that as well. Keep safe, have fun, and see you later.
Thank you for your...
Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Pork Lover. That was very nice to speak to Pork Lover. Wait a minute, let me turn the light on. There we go. It was very nice to have a word with someone there. So thank you, Pork Lover, for your participation there. It was very nice to hear his opinions on Peter Capaldi, and hopefully it urged you to get involved with this wonderful opportunity that is Sport Relief. I just wanted to say that later on in the live stream, just about 7 o'clock, which is when we're going to wind down this live stream, we're going to be announcing something actually. But for those of you excited, yes, so that's going to be a big announcement about the future of Miss Lewis Moon. Stay tuned for that. But now we're going to round off. Actually, let's have another look at how you can donate to Sport Relief via text. So this is I haven't yes, okay, let's look at how you can donate to Sport Relief. So here's what if you want to be more ambitious and you want to send a bigger amount of money to people, then this is what you can do. I know this is a choice of how much money you want to donate. If you want to donate £30, £50, £100, £250, £500, or a whopping £1,000, I know some people will do it, probably not many people, but that would be even more wonderful. Any amount of money would be even more wonderful. But this is just a list of the sort of things that will happen. So £30 could pay for a one-to-one session for a person in the UK who is self-harming, helping them develop their confidence, self-esteem and coping strategies, which is another wonderful thing. Sport Relief covers all sorts of and all ranges of things and problems and countries. It's not just people often relate sport relief and children in need and comic relief to third world countries. However, it is closer to home than you think, some of it. £50 could pay for over 160 tests that quickly and accurately diagnose malaria, helping people to get potentially life-saving treatment fast. £150 would pay to train a community health worker and run a blood donation campaign in an isolated rural area of Sierra Leone, both providing potentially life-saving health services to women and their newborns. So there's a link up there. I will put all these links in the comments below when this video has finished. So when this live stream is finished, make sure you check out the bottom of this page to take a look at what that is. So we're going to go on now to conclude. We're going to look at your how to donate via text in a second, but now we're going to take a look at the conclusion of the hunt, which we did about half an hour ago. So let's conclude this that we were starting to watch earlier. Enjoy.
Well, Donna and Sally are the same person. Sally is dead now. She got killed by a side man. And I've got footage here to show the first meeting of me and her.
Old man. Old? Old? It's all relative, you know, dear girl. All relative. Oh, well, I've got to go. Maybe pop round for coffee one day. Yes, yes, you could do that. I'm called Sally. No, I'm Donna. Hugh, I'm glad he's gone. He had stale breath. Don't run away. I have a very important message for you. It is from the Sixth Doctor. He dropped someone through the time vortex. Well, it's time for me to go for now. And also, I know what's to come in the Doctor's future. I'm Lily Eden, and I'm saying good night. I'm Lily Eden.
The Daleks will hunt Lily Eden. No, the Cybermen will hunt Lily Eden. This means war.
So that's just a show of how much we've changed over the years from figure adventures to what we do now. So just general chat and stuff. So hopefully you're enjoying this live stream so far. We've had a variety of discussions and chats. We've obviously got a couple of announcements for the future of Miss Lewis Moon coming later on tonight. And we're just going to take another look at how to donate to this to Sport Relief, because you know we're going to take a look at various points, and we've been taking a look at various points throughout this live stream of how to donate, and you know, ways to donate and ways to participate in Sport Relief, because it's very important, and that is the focus of this. So if you want to donate, the links will be available after the video in the comments below, and also if you just type in Sport Relief how to donate, or Sport Relief donate, or something like that, it should come up. And yeah, and hopefully it should come up with a page like this. So just a reminder that these are the ones that we usually focus on. So you need to text yes to 70210 if you wish to donate that amount, however much or little. So basically, if you want to text yes to 70205, then that's £5. 70210 is £10, and 70220 is £20. So you know, that's the amount of money that you can donate. Obviously, each text will incur your standard network message charge, but this is wonderful. This is a wonderful cause, and you know, I'd highly, strongly recommend you to get donating right now, and donate to the wonderful causes that are Sport Relief. So we are going to be here for a few more minutes. Sport Relief is taking place at 7 o'clock on BBC One, and I'm not sure of how long it lasts. It usually lasts for like the whole night, because it takes over the schedules, so all of your regular programs will be gone. But for a wonderful show, I'd recommend you tune in, and there'll be more details on how to donate there. So before we go into our big announcement, which goes off the entire live stream, we're going to take another look at Miss Lewis Moon Past. And this is a video that I have fond memories of creating. And this is one we created back in 2014. And this is the great figure adventure, Walk.
First of all, we are introducing the 8th Doctor, who's the first one in our figure walk, Paul McGann. I'm looking very excited for this. I think I might win. Next up is Sally from our figure adventures, Catherine Tate.
Oh, I'm very, very good at walking. I actually once walked all the way to the shops and back, so I think I'll win.
The first Doctor, who is an old man, is walking as well.
Yes. I may not win because I am quite old, but I've got experience. I'll win.
The 4th Doctor, Tom Baker, has a cunning plan. Ooh, I could distract the other Doctors with a jelly baby and let them eat it while I storm ahead. Ho ho ho. The 10th Doctor, David Tennant, also has a cunning plan. I could invent something, as in the Miss Lewis Moon Adventures. I'm the Professor.
He is as well.
The 6th Doctor, Colin Baker, is also in the walk.
Win, my dear. I will. And not a moment too soon.
Lisa Scando, or Poir, has turned into a new person. I'm not Poir, the helper of the 6th Doctor, or finder of the Key of Freedom, or I'm not Poir the Deadly Sidemen. I'm Poir the Walker.
Sorry for the buffering.
It does seem like they have left the TARDIS and now they're walking out of Buckingham Palace, aren't they, Daddy?
They are indeed. Yes, I think today's walk is mainly going to see them walking through the city of London. They've got some many great sights ahead of them, I think.
Including Buckingham Palace. They've met the Queen there. They've just met the Queen and she said they're going to get prize.
They did say that, yeah, and here they are. They're now in the shopping area, and hopefully they won't let shopping distract them from the walk, and they will keep their eyes focused.
Oh no, but Catherine Tate and Lisa Scandal have just gone off on a shopping tour around London.
Oh dear.
She says, "No, I need to get this clothes because it's half price." Ah! So now they're arriving in the London Eye, a great tour spot. Are they going on it?
I don't think they're going to. I don't think they've got time, but I think what we will find is from up there, up high, they'll be able to see most of the route ahead for today's part of the journey.
Yeah, and Lisa Scando and Catherine Tate have stopped their shopping tour.
They have, which is good, because otherwise we'd send them to the Tower. That's where they are now, the Tower of London.
Which is quite a good place. And they might get executed if they get sent back to like 1500 or something.
They would do. They are time lords. They are time lords after all. And that's it. They've left London now. They're now walking through the Kent countryside,
which is a nice place. Kent is outside outside London.
It is,
and it's beautiful. And they're going to stop it now. Over the next week, they will be travelling the other parts of planet Earth, starting from Barcelona in Spain.
Now, that is a video which demonstrates how much the channel has developed over the years and changed. I think at that point we sort of mainly focused on the figure adventures, and now it mainly focuses on factual sort of Doctor Who videos. I suppose Doctor Who isn't necessarily factual, but I mean factual videos relating to the Doctor Who universe. I just wanted to say, please make your donations. Obviously, you could text to the number 70. Just a reminder, if you don't know how to donate, yes to 70205 on text, yes to 70210, or yes to 70220. And the two numbers at the end usually refer to the numbers that are the amount of money that you're paying. So yes, that's the amount of money you're paying. Thank you. Please make sure you donate. So as I promised, at the end of this video, I was going to do a big announcement for the future. Now, I know I've only let a few people know about what this announcement is, but I'm going to let you know now, and hopefully I can share it throughout the whole of you peeps. And this is an exclusive for this Sport Relief video. So let's discuss that. So this is going to be a big thing for the future, and it's going to be the project that I'm going to be mainly focusing on. Now, there's a new mini-movie that I'm going to be creating called The Mad Old Woman from Across the Road. So that's going to be a mini-movie coming very soon, but that's not the most exciting part. I will be starting work. I know we've already had some sort of acting, and we filmed part of the opening scene, and I can announce also the first cast member for this project, who shall be Paul Glover, who we spoke to earlier on today, it's it's a fascinating, not fascinating, I don't know what I'm yattering on about sometimes. It's going to be a new movie that I'm going to be making, which will be taking up most of 2018, I think, in my work, and I shall be spending a lot of time on creating it. And it's going to be called Most Men Murder. So I can't reveal much about what the plot of this movie will be. I'm going to try and make it as long as possible, a full-length movie, which will be an hour and a half long, probably, or at least I'm hoping to. And I'm looking forward to share my tales of making a movie and, you know, sharing sort of some clips and trailers along the way. I'm sure I'm going to guide you along the adventure along the way. And we've got a long way on the channel until the next series of Doctor Who. So we've got to fill up some discussions as well. So those will be coming. But also, yes, I'll be guiding you through my movie and the processes it will make. And as more details of the movie come out, I will be releasing them. And also there'll be more details over at my website, which is misslewismoonadventures.weebly.com. So that's some exciting news. I hope you aren't disappointed with that announcement. And Most Men Murder shall be coming very well in the near future, in the next year or so. So very exciting news. I'm very pleased to announce that and get that opening open, and you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it when it does eventually come about. So you know, that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in to my video today. It's been wonderful to host this. I'd like to in particular thank Paul Glover for participating in the video today. I'd like to thank those of you who have donated or will be donating after the video. And I just wanted to say, if you're interested in watching it at 7 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, it's going to be Sport Relief, which is right now, actually, I just wanted to say, apparently, I've got to give a person named Owen a shout out. So, I know who that is, by the way. It sounded like I didn't know who that was, but a shout out to Mr. Owen Deal there, because apparently I've got to do that. So thank you all for watching. I will say, please tune in to Sport Relief from 7. Have a great evening, and I will see you next time for another video. I've enjoyed this a lot, and I will see you next time, same space. Goodbye!